Let's talk Bafana Bafana. Bafana Bafana, they are playing the final group stage match against South Korea. In this match, Bafana Bafana need to win this game for them to progress to the next stage. As we know that Mexico already progressed to round of 16. South Korea, they are number 2. So in this game, for South Korea to progress to the next stage, I think they need to draw a game with us. And even if they lose, I think they're gonna be number 2 because of the what the head-to-head against such a republic. So this game for us, as always, the game is a more World Cup or they do or die. Either you make it or you break it. And for us, we don't need to break this game because it's gonna be the game of our life, the game that Bafana Bafana has been praying for. When we talk about a anticipated match, will be this one for us as a nation. This game will determine either we are good or we are bad, as people have been saying. This game will determine that we are what we've been telling people that we are. We are what Africans think we are. Because of right now, Africans, they no longer respect us because of the game against Mexico, and we don't create chances when we are playing the games. But against Czech Republic, we did better. We played a better game. We did some things better. We tried to play our normal game, the game that we know. We tried to do things different. We tried, or we tried in that game. We tried to show people that we can really play football. But as I want to talk about this game against South Korea, we have a problem. Our problem started before we came to Mexico, that we only came with 4 midfielders. Out of those 4 midfielders, we know our best midfielder has injured. It's not injured, but is out with suspension because of he received 2 yellow cards. Mokwena is not available for this match, so we only have Sito, Lembata, and Adams. In that case, it's a matter of which formation are we using. Are we using 3 midfield or are we using a 4-2-3-1 with 2 midfielders and a 1 attacking midfielder? So how are we gonna go about it? My thought was, let's go there and be positive. Sometimes rather win doing something positive than lose trying to preserve something that we don't have. At this moment of time, we are not yet qualified. There's nothing for us to preserve. So why should we go there and say, let's try to preserve the lead, try not to concede, try not this thing, try not this thing? Yes, let's try not to concede by not us being defensive minded. Let's go there and be attacking minded. So by that being said, is that I want us Mofokeng be on our starting 11, be our number 10, be the one who will be doing things that I needed there. So by that same Mofokeng not to be there, this means there are some players that need to be around him. Who are those players? Right back as always, we're gonna have Modau. Williams will be our center back, will be our goalkeeper. So our center backs, Okon and Mbokazi. 2004 arena, Adiberege. Then on the left hand side, I think things need to change because of Mudiba. Mudiba is our weakest, is a weak link in defense. Una le goal mokwe ona la ball mokwe na we stopile on the dying stage ya game against such republic. I bathaga bebe thujo atosha ball lo riska kora. And because of Modiba treke back. So if re nya go tsantsa re le buile Mofokeng ra re Modiba a tshwanelo ra tsene, because if Modiba wa tsena jo la bona hore re tlo bala because of Modiba o treka bag late. Mofokeng a ka sebele Mofokeng a se playele rore ona le hard working la o maka. So I was thinking gore ka kwa le side nela re be le kabine yeah, then after Muke, our middle field has to be Adams Mbata, then our number 10 be Mofokeng. On the right hand side, sometimes when a player do well, we need to reward him with a game time. So on the other side, Rafaka Maseko. Then on the right hand side, we need who? A police. As I don't think he did well, but he managed to play the game well for us because of sometimes at the first half we were lacking in numbers in midfield because of those players by man marking. So when players are doing man marking and you know you as a winger there's someone marking you, sometimes you need to go away from him to receive the ball. As he tried or for him or the midfield overload, even though they went much first half, but second half he did much way better. He played much way better, even though I think your creativity wasn't there. Mara, he's needed a police because of that player that works hard. We all know a police. Tlabelena atushang kabine kaudira kaumaga. And sometimes this thing will give a police a more freedom because of kabine is a hardworking defender. Tlabatshwerele side lela on his own because you won't be needed or our attack. Then our striker, because we all know Rinas, he's good but not good enough. How good can hold a play for this match? If Mofokeng was there, Rotogama Hoba. Mahoba is needed because of his holder play. Make things easy for us. Our midfielders, Mofokeng will be the one where if he hold the ball for him or delay those hold up and lay up, I want move a ball because he'll be close to him. Rinas, I don't know if South Korea defenders are strong as such Republic. Mara, Rinas is not needed. Even coming Zico game, Rinas was not holding the ball, was not doing something good for us. The runs are high, there's no one to pass the ball for him. So he's not needed for this game. I think Rothoka Mototonela hope on this game. For him or I want to hold the ball. His movement on and off the ball, his pressing, because of Mahopa, he's very intelligent. He's an intelligent player. And so we need that kind of a player for us or in a maybe in a front foot. In a front foot on this game. Because of if right now we go on a defensive mind, what are we defending? Because of we're not yet qualified. Even if we lose knowing that we tried or Razamai on the next game to the next round. Even if we lose with a dignity. We lose people knowing those players they played very well, those players they tried to do 1, 2, 3, 4, but they couldn't do it because of maybe South Korea were better on that night. Than us losing, people saying because of what happened against Mexico still traumatized me. What people are saying, it will live on forever. We'll be the worst team to open the opening of the World Cup because we didn't represent us. We didn't do what us as a nation know. The players, they were not themselves. And so on this game, we need to be ourselves. And Hugo Broos must not try to be consecutive. Why are you so consecutive about? Because of my not yet there, as I said before. So I think this is the game that we need to be more tricky, more of ourselves, and everything will be for us. Because I don't think South Korea can beat us. I don't think so. Because of sometimes things you don't have to be good for your to beat a team in one. Other people's luck can be your luck. We also Capo Verde played a good game. Drew 2-2 draw, I don't remember with what. And other African teams are playing. Ivory Coast didn't deserve to lose against Germany, but Germany, it was a bigger team for them. But sometimes you need to take people's slack to make it yours. Let's take this African slack and make it ours. Let's be the team that people expect a lot from us because of we once beat Morocco that went to the semi-final. And we've been telling people that since our last AFCON, we were not ourselves because of we didn't play the system that we know. So we want to show people, okay, what kind of a team we are. This is the team we are. So I want Mofokeng to start on this game for more I represent on this biggest stage we will ever be, because of if he doesn't represent himself on this stage, will he come again on this stage? Because of we all know qualifying for World Cup is so difficult in Africa as they take only number one. We don't know group arena will be the simplest group like it was before. We don't know what after this World Cup how things gonna change. So let Mofokeng represent himself. Let Mofokeng advertise himself and show people that he's the player that represents South Africa. Let him show people that who he is. Let him express himself. Even though they will be bullying him, but let the kid grow. Because as a football player, you grow game by game. The game is the teacher. So how can you be taught while you are not playing? When you have never made a mistake? That doesn't happen. So I think we can do this thing. I think we can progress to the next stage. I think we can beat South Korea because of already they don't have a lot to play for. For them, things are good, but the only thing that it makes things difficult for us because of such republic. If they beat Mexico, they will have a head-to-head arena because of we lost against Mexico, and Mexico I think is the team that has a higher ranking than all of the teams that are in that group. So things are quite difficult for us. So we just need to pray what Mexico do us a favor, draw that game or beat that team. They must not say we already qualified, let's give other players chance for them to play. They must not do that. Mexican, I'm praying for you. The gaming yela erupt that place for your Lohonoja do such republic players. Such disappoint such republic, make them come home for us to stay with them. Because of I saw on TikTok and YouTube that the Mexicans, they are in route for us. So can you please do this thing for us? Can you please make this huge favor for us? Because I think us and Mexico, we're just like brothers. Like things just intertwine between each other. So we can do this thing. Bafana Bafana, Bafana Bafana, let's go. Bafana Bafana, we can win this thing. Viva Bafana Bafana, viva!